So I was listening to this this podcast, and they mentioned this term called the dead internet theory. All right, and I immediately, wrote it down because I didn't know what it meant, but I wanted to research it. So this is my research, me learning something new for today. It was a really eerie term, and I wanted to know a little bit more about it. So let's get right into it.
What if I told you that most, if not all of your online existence is fake? The articles you read, the Twitter accounts you follow, even this video you're watching right now. It's all fiction, created by artificial intelligence whose job is to keep you clicking on content that doesn't matter and keep you buying products that you don't need. You, me, everyone. We're living in a real-life matrix designed to distract you from the truth.
Yeah, it's invaded everything for the most part. You'll pick your phone up for a specific task and a notification will hit you. And then before you know it, you're like 30, 40 minutes into social media and you forget the original reason you picked your phone up. Or is it just me? Or I would say that was me. Now, I go half a day without touching my phone as I realize how it's so good at distracting you depending on what you have installed. And it's the same thing in other things as well, as far as on the internet, even in the gaming culture. If you play games, algorithms are taking over a lot of the competitive shooters, where they're not as fun as they used to be. It's all about microtransactions and things of that nature. So it's a scary thing if you're looking at it if you step back and you see the direction that it's heading and the damage it's already doing in terms of our attention span and relying on it. Really, really scary time, in my opinion.
That we're just drones in a digital anthill. We live, work, and die so that the wealthy and powerful can grow more wealthy and powerful. This is called the dead internet theory, and there's some compelling evidence that it's real. Let's find out why. The core premise of the dead internet conspiracy says that most internet content and the consumers of that content are fake. They don't exist. So how much content on the internet is actually created by AI? Actually, it's more than you think. Studies say that only about 50% of web traffic is human, and that number is going down every year. In 2013, the Times reported that half of YouTube traffic was bots masquerading as people. And this was so scary that YouTube employees were worried about an inflection point where their algorithms would be so overwhelmed by bot traffic that they couldn't tell what was real, eventually seeing actual human traffic as fake. They called this event the inversion.
Ominous.
It is. I see these.
Now, at the beginning of the video, he said even this video is made by AI is fake. And I wonder if he's going to expound on that. But it's a really scary thing when you think about it, because if you can fake a lot of things, then you can drive people's opinion to go one way or another. All you got to do is just keep repeating the same thing over and over again. And how the human brain works, a lot of times they'll accept it as the truth.
These bots on this
or reality
channel. Most days I get 10 or 20 comments.
It should be more.
It should, but that's not my point. But sometimes I wake up and I've got 1,000 comments. And they're all very generic comments posted by people with very generic usernames.
Right.
And they're not watching the videos. Subscribers to this channel watch 60%, 70%, even 100% of each video.
You people who watch 100%, we salute you.
We do. But the
same here. And I can typically spot the bots really easy. I've blocked and deleted so many of them. I just get tired of it. I don't do it anymore. But I've done that for hundreds of videos where you see that it's bots will be the first people to comment on, on your channel. And I'm like, man, that can really make or break a channel for the most part with all this fake traffic coming to my channel versus people who really say, hey, I didn't even know that you posted this or did that, because they never got the notification, because YouTube only sends out notifications to a certain percentage of your subscribers.
100%.
And if some of those subscribers, if some of those subscribers are bots, then it's not a real person.
And even 100% of each video.
You people who watch 100%, we salute you.
We do. But the bots, they're watching for 10 seconds and then leaving a weird comment and then moving on to watch another video for 10 seconds. When I look at the channel stats after a wave of bots, it's like locusts. It's swift and it's destructive. So why is this happening? What's it about?
Money?
Of course.
Money. Take Facebook.
Do we have to?
We do. It's been alleged that Facebook has been overstating its reach and misrepresenting its data for years. In 2018, a Facebook product manager emailed colleagues that their metrics are, quote unquote, a lawsuit waiting to happen.
What happened?
A lawsuit.
I see what you did there.
It's a class action suit filed by Facebook advertisers. They claim that Facebook overestimates its traffic by between 150 and 900%.
Wow.
Now, Facebook claims they only overstate their traffic by 60 to 80%.
There is a lot of bots on Facebook. And then this type of power can also be used to get people to do really crazy behavior. You know what I mean? Like if you're driving traffic to, like, let's say someone reacts to a video that's stupid, right? And they drive traffic to that video so that it gets a lot of views. So then that encourages that creator to make more stupid videos that real people are not watching. So you can kind of influence human behavior with this type of power. Again, pretty scary stuff.
Either way, it's fake traffic.
It's fake traffic. But the money Facebook collects from advertisers, that's real money. If you're a business and you spend money on online ads, you want your ads viewed by actual people,
right?
Not viewed like this.
Ooh, what the hell am I looking at?
This is a Chinese click farm. Hundreds or thousands of bots are currently clicking on videos, leaving comments, creating engagement. Row after row of smartphones, watching videos, and more importantly, watching the ads. Now, the platforms know this is happening, but they aren't in a rush to change it. According to the leaked emails, Facebook knows that there are millions of duplicate accounts on the platform, but it leaves them active on purpose. An internal analysis claimed that removing fake accounts would cause a drop of 10% or more of Facebook's numbers.
Listen, back when I was on Facebook, all right, you know, I got my Facebook, had a lot of different types of people, hood people, professionals, all type of people on it, you know, and most of them have multiple accounts. Okay, people get banned. You got other people that just have 4 or 5 different Facebook accounts. So yeah, we know there's duplicate accounts just amongst my small little globe or whatever that I live in. I've seen so many people repeat multiple accounts on Instagram, Facebook, you name the platform.
That a lot?
Well, last year, Facebook took in $84 billion in ad revenue.
That's actually grotesque.
Wow.
I agree.
That's
Facebook
amazing.
is not going to give up 20%, 10%, or even 1% of that money.
Right.
The numbers are too large. This is billions of dollars.
Printing money.
Now, to be fair, Facebook says these allegations are without merit, and we will defend ourselves vigorously. But mere hours after the lawsuit was made public, Facebook changed its policy to say potential customer reach is an estimate, not a guarantee of actual customer reach.
Your mileage may vary.
Exactly. So, bots for profit. Totally predictable. But is it darker than that?
It's darker.
According to the dead internet theory, much darker.
Okay.
Like so many good conspiracy theories, the dead internet theory started out in some of the darker corners of the web. Places like 4chan, WizardChan, and Agora Road. The first person to put a name to it goes by the online handle Illuminati Pirate.
Name checks out.
The theory goes like this. Sometime around 2016, the internet started becoming sterilized and homogenized. Content that was always generated by humans was now being generated by AI bots. And the bots are subtle. They're designed
In 2016. Okay, so that's the timeline.
humans was now being generated by AI bots. And the bots are subtle. They're designed to sound human and blend into the background. But if we look a little more closely, eerie patterns seem to emerge. On Twitter, there's a type of account that uses a certain formula. First, the profile pictures aren't people. They're usually anime characters
Right.
or hearts or
Yeah.
stars or other generic-looking icons. And the colors are soft.
There's a crap ton of like hate on Twitter too, like hate type of comments. Just and you're like, where's all this stuff coming from, and how's it being generated? But there's a lot of that loaded on Twitter.
Usually pink, purple, or light blue. Posts are short, written in all lowercase, and contain the same kind of message.
Right.
I'm young, I have a crush, I enjoy simple things, I am optimistic, but most of all, I'm relatable. People who believe the dead internet theory say they've been seeing the same content repurposed over and over for years.
Supermoon.
Right. Every year we're slammed with articles about the supermoon.
Murder hornets.
Murder hornets. Every year.
Climate change.
Well, climate change is real.
You believe anything.
That's for another time. So why? Why is content on the internet so bland and repetitive? Well, According to the dead internet theory, and this is a quote, it's because the US government is engaging in an artificial intelligence-powered gaslighting of the entire world population.
Get my tinfoil hat.
Coming up.
Listen, there was a time when I wouldn't believe half of this stuff, but after what I've seen in the past couple years, a lot of it is making sense to me.
The original post about the dead internet theory says that a few online influencers are working with corporations and the United States government in order to manipulate our behavior and manipulate how we think. Well, as far as social media...
Right, I didn't get this far. He basically just said what I said. I'm like, if you want to get people to act a certain way, you can just like demonetize them. You can take them off the internet. You can threaten that if that's their income. But if you also want them to get to act a positive way, you can do what like a lot of the what's the media outlet that's in hot water now? It's 60 Minutes. All right. So they've been exposed for editing the Kamala Harris interview to make her look a little bit sharper than she was when she was giving a lot of word salad. All right. But they wouldn't have gotten that interview. They wouldn't have been rewarded, had they not complied with her demands. So it's similar to on the internet as well. You know what I mean? Like if someone is sending bots to make people, to reward people for saying a certain thing or react a certain way. I think there's been controversy with that, with politics in general. It's making sense to me. You guys let me know in the comment section what do you think. I'm just thinking out loud here, but let's keep it going.
A few online influencers are working with corporations and the United States government in order to manipulate our behavior and manipulate how we think. Well, as far as social media platforms go, this is true. Take Facebook again.
Hey, let me ask you, is Facebook evil?
They're very profitable.
You didn't answer my question.
Nope.
Yeah.
On Facebook, you're shown posts that you're likely to engage with. So
Right.
politics-wise, you're going to be shown an overwhelming amount of content that supports your worldview,
Facebook is a mess.
which keeps you on the platform, which keeps you clicking on ads. And you're also going to be shown political posts that make you angry, prompting you to respond, which keeps you on the platform and keeps you clicking on ads. You won't see a lot of posts saying, I may disagree with your opinion, but I respect and support your right to have that view. Now, let's discuss the issues on which we actually agree, of which there are many. Facebook profits by having you produce dopamine, which keeps you clicking, and cortisol and adrenaline, which keeps you clicking. How does Facebook know what content keeps you on the platform? Well, you tell them all the time, with every link you click, every site you visit, and how long you spend on those sites. Now, don't take my word for it. Here's Mark Zuckerberg.
I wish I could keep telling you that our mission in life is connecting people, but it isn't. We just want to predict your future behaviors. Spectre showed me how to manipulate you into sharing intimate data about yourself and all those you love.
This looks like AI.
For free. The more you express yourself, the more we own you.
He said that?
Well, technically no, but that's exactly what Facebook does, which leads to another part of the dead internet theory.
I'm confused.
Well, that wasn't Mark Zuckerberg, that was a deepfake.
Which
Right.
is?
A computer-generated video made to look like a human. And deepfakes, they're getting good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you some magic. It's the real thing. I mean, it's all the real thing.
Even Tom Cruise has a TikTok.
Yeah, that wasn't Tom Cruise.
Deepfake?
Deepfake.
Deepfake.
The technology uses artificial intelligence to sort through hundreds or thousands of images to find frames that match the actual person in the video. But millions of people thought those videos were real. Well, we're not crazy enough to trust Zuckerberg, are we? And nobody's crazy enough to trust an actor, right?
We're gonna do that. That's why you're here.
But what about a deepfake from a trusted world leader?
President Trump is a total and complete Now, you see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would.
Now, that video was a joke and created by Jordan Peele, but what if, in today's climate, someone released a video of a politician saying something racist or radical?
The media would believe it.
Well, of course, the media would believe it. They'd believe everything. A deepfake is a computer simulation of a real person, and people are fooled by that. But what about a computer simulation of a completely artificial person? Could people be fooled by that?
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, I can see it. I thought of this.
Michaela Souza is an Instagram influencer with over 3 million followers. Lil Michaela, as she's known, is a Brazilian-born model who posts about her glamorous LA lifestyle. Photo shoots, product endorsements, and all the typical bumper sticker social activism that Instagram models are known for.
She sounds pretty hollow.
Well,
She's not real.
how's this for hollow? In 2018, Michaela's account was hacked and it was revealed that she was completely fake. Computer generated.
Oh, no.
Her fans couldn't believe it. Eventually, a media/marketing company called Brud confessed.
Her fans couldn't believe it. Man, what world are we living in?
That she wasn't real.
Did her fans abandon her?
Nope. Since then, she's amassed about 2 million more followers.
Do they know she's fake?
Well, some do. Most don't care, and Michaela doesn't bring it up, so...
This is dangerous.
More dangerous.
I gotta say, though, I do like the movie Her. I know it's a crazy movie, but if you've seen it, it's a good movie. Dude fell in love with a personality or whatever. And then I'm not going to ruin the movie if you haven't seen it, but this reminds me of that. But first of all, the fact that they couldn't tell that she was fake is crazy to me. I get that everybody's putting filters over their face and they look different. And there's so many people that look like cartoons now when they upload their images, but come on, man. And then on top of that, once you learn that it's just a character, you actually gain even more followers. Wow.
Do they know she's fake?
Well, some do. Most don't care, and Michaela doesn't bring it up, so...
This is dangerous.
More dangerous than you think. This is a completely fake, computer-generated character created by humans. Okay, but there's a piece of technology that is completely autonomous, runs on artificial intelligence on its own, and is programmed to kill humans.
Rise of the machines!
No, this I don't know what he's talking about.
There's a drone quadcopter called Kargu 2, produced by defense contractor STM, developed in Turkey. Kargu 2 uses machine learning to classify and identify threats. Then, completely on their own, swarms of drones working together will attack their target. According to the UN, the drones are programmed to attack targets without requiring an operator. In effect, a true fire, forget, and find capability. They just analyze a bunch of data and decide, yes, that's a murder target, without any human analyzing their work.
For the love of God, these things have killed people?
Oh yeah. Since 2018, they've been deployed by the Turkish military both foreign and domestically. It's currently killing people in Ukraine.
How many people were whacked?
Oh, they won't say.
Of course.
Well, let's put these pieces together now. As the algorithms get better and better at showing us content to keep us engaged, what's to stop those algorithms from actually creating the content to keep us engaged?
Nothing.
Nothing. And isn't that the natural progression of this? A Google whistleblower has said that Google has algorithms that can write other algorithms. Google's AutoML0 does exactly this.
What does Google say?
Well, Google says the allegations are false.
That means it's definitely true.
Look, if artificial intelligence can create social media accounts, attract millions of followers, generate billions of dollars, influence elections, and drop bombs on people, all without human intervention, well, the internet really is dead. And real living people like you and me, are here to do nothing more than feed it our money and our knowledge so these systems can become smarter and even more powerful. Now Facebook is launching Metaverse, where you experience your entire life online through virtual reality.
It's crazy, like how this video makes things seem like the Matrix or something of that nature come to real life. You know what I mean? Like when you think about it. Now, again, the video does start off with the internet is all fake. So if you live your life not much on the internet, then, I guess that's a good thing, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, kind of creepy video when you think about it. But many of these things I've thought about as well already. And I just wonder why there wasn't a lot of people making videos about it.
You think online culture is toxic now? Wait until we're spending all of our time there. The metaverse is going to make us long for the good old days of the Matrix. And where's Neo when you need him?
Right.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. My name is...
What an amazing video. I'll link the original video in the description. But yeah, really gives you something to think about in terms of the way the internet was and the way that it is now. Forgive me if I had some crazy pauses in between this this video, but sometimes, you know, a thought hits me and, you know, I know it's all about timing. But yeah, you guys let me know, what do you think? Where do you think we're heading? And do you think that this video is full of it, and that this is just one big conspiracy theory? Or do you think that everything he said, or most of what he said in this video, is true? And, you know, yeah, I'd be curious to know. Get the conversation started for me below in the comment section. Like the video if you found any value out of it. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.